I have some incredibly exciting news to share with you today. As most of you know by now, we relaunched in April last year and transformed from PayMaya to Maya. We did this because we saw a need to offer simplicity in a world of rapidly increasing complexity for the average Filipino. Let's take shopping as an example. We've seen an explosion of e-commerce apps, but the malls are still standing, like the one we're on top of right now. And they're coming out with their own e-commerce apps too. And it's the same thing with money. All the traditional banks are still here with their own not so great mobile apps. And we've seen the rise of standalone digital banks with higher interest and better experiences. And then, of course, we've seen the rise of e-wallets throughout the pandemic. And if you're into crypto and other forms of investment, then that's a whole other set of apps. Now, we knew from listening to our customers that they hated this complexity and having to manage their money across way too many apps. And we also know that Filipinos trust banks more than e-wallets, even more than the government, and more than any other country in Asia Pacific. And rightfully so, given the consumer protections that are afforded by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. That's why Team Maya worked hard to secure our digital banking license and transform into the Philippines' first all-in-one digital bank, seamlessly bringing together our new banking services, our feature-rich wallet, and crypto, with more forms of investment to come. So it's no wonder that 2022 was a phenomenal year for Maya and our customers. We became the highest rated financial app. But seriously, that's proof that we are providing a superior customer experience. We became the fastest growing bank in Philippine history, getting 1 million savings accounts customers in just 5 months. Our Maya card has become the fastest growing card, and all told, we added 10 million customers to the Maya family in 2022. But we also brought pride to the Philippines by shining on the global stage. We were awarded the Digital Bank of the Year, not just in the Philippines, not just in Asia, but the whole world. We were the only, we were also the only Philippine representative in Google's Global FinTech event. And according to many attendees, we had the most inspiring story. But the most important recognition comes from our customers. And it warms our heart to not only see our numbers grow, but see our customers proudly advocate for Maya, proudly sharing that they've switched all over social media. And it's our customers and our partners in this room that have made us the #1 digital bank in the Philippines. Thank you. But we're just getting started. We believe that every Filipino deserves a healthy relationship with money. Because the reality is, money often spells the difference between the opportunities and choices that we can make in life. That is why our promise is to innovate to make your money work with you. And there are 3 pillars to this promise. First is tech-driven empowerment. Second, meaningful personalization. And third is creating a secure community. So let's talk about tech-driven empowerment with an example of a not so empowering experience from a different app which we've kept anonymous. Let's say you open this app. I wonder which one this is. Which is actually a wallet and not a bank, but they can help customers open savings accounts with real banks. So you tap savings, and it leads you to a savings marketplace. And you start seeing banks 1, 2, 3, and 4 offering all sorts of different savings accounts with different rates and limitations. And then let's say you decide to open a bank account with Bank One. 10 minutes later, you'll get an SMS from Bank One saying, hey, here's your temporary username and password. You should download our app so you can unlock more features. Try us too. And this is where the paradox of choice can rear its ugly head. What we learned is that the Filipino customer doesn't want an endless amount of choices. They want to be more confident in the choice that's presented in front of them. That's why, when we became a bank, we created the best-in-class savings account in the Philippines. It's easy to open a Maya account with just one valid ID, all from your phone. And we offer a high interest that's actually paid out on a daily basis. And we've gotten so much feedback from customers about how seeing their balance go up, even if it's just a few pesos at a time every day, has encouraged them to build better savings habits. And of course, we have our personal goals feature, which empowers you to create up to 5 sub-accounts for different goals in your life, from setting aside an emergency fund to that much-deserved revenge trip to Tokyo, all while earning a super high interest rate to get you closer to your goals faster. We were delighted to learn as well that the K-pop communities have actually started using personal goals to actively save for their concerts. And importantly, it's part of a seamless, all-in-one banking experience with Maya Credit, our rich wallet features, crypto, our Maya card, and so much more. There's no need to download so many apps. And we will be launching more ways to save, more ways to borrow, and more ways to invest money this year. Plus, we are leading the way in driving mass adoption of the BSP's QRPH standard, making it easy for any app to scan any store's QR for free. So yes, Maya can scan a GCash QR, and GCash can also scan a Maya QR. So we play nice once in a while. You just have to look for the red, yellow, and blue logo over there in the middle, and let the store know that the BSP said you could do that. Now, our second pillar is meaningful personalization. We deal with money all the time, so we try to make it more meaningful, more human, and more fun. We were the first bank to enable customers to attach GIFs to their messages when sending money, the first bank to introduce usernames as a new and more personal way of sending money instead of QR codes and mobile numbers. And customers love that you can personalize your Maya card with your username. In just 3 months, we had 500,000 customers reserve their username. And I know a lot of you have been following up. If Nicole is here, I know she has been. We promise that dark mode is on its way. Our third pillar is absolutely critical. It's creating a secure community. We are proud to be licensed and supervised by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, and that our savings accounts are PDIC insured up to 500,000 pesos. And most importantly, we have world-class reliability with 99.94% uptime. That's less than 1 minute of downtime per day throughout the whole year. So we will always be up for our customers, especially for those crucial payday weekends. Now, we also believe that the way we build our brand makes a difference in uplifting our culture and making money more delightful for Filipinos. That's why we execute with our brand values of defiance and optimism. Defiance against the conventions that hold Filipinos back from having better experiences with money, from our product to the way that we communicate. But it's also fueled by this optimism that what we do empowers Filipinos to have a brighter future sooner rather than later. And it starts with a world-class design identity that's proudly made in the Philippines. Our branding has become so desirable that customers were asking Niana Guerrero where they could get the Maya hoodie. And that's a privilege that's normally reserved for fashion brands and not finance brands, right? And it's the same great design that makes our customers proud to unbox their card and share in social media. We're even seeing some customers flex their Maya card by putting it in the back of their phone. Now, another area where there's so much clutter is in digital media. And it's gotten so generic with competing brands using the same stock photos over and over again. We were guilty of that too. That's why we work with the one and only Shaira Luna to create our very own photo library featuring local models so that we can create a more distinctive and delightful brand that really connects with the Filipino customer whenever they see our content. And I think Shira is supposed to join us today, but I'm not sure if she's here yet. But if she is, hello, Shira. Now, partnering with artists like Shira to create delightful content that elevates Filipino culture is core to the Maya brand philosophy. When we rebranded last year, we did it in partnership with Shanty Doe, one of the most talented rappers in the Philippines. And we wanted to make sure that it wasn't just a lame commercial jingle, but a legit music single that would live on forever. So far, we've reached 9 million organic streams and counting across YouTube and Spotify. Unfortunately, Shanty couldn't join us today because he's on tour in the US, but let's wish him well. And when we launched the first ever crypto back campaign in the Philippines, enabling Filipinos to get free Bitcoin every time they pay with Maya, and for most of them, it was their first taste of Bitcoin. We did it in the craziest way possible, with Mimi, James, and Kong doing some of the most fun and creative commercial work, I think, of their careers. I believe you have James in the house over there, and Mimi should be here too. I'm not sure if she's here yet. Ayun, Mimi, good to see you. Speaking of James, we launched the latest collaboration last week, turning his hit single, Hello, into a nice little short music video for Username. What's next? Well, today we're launching a brand new campaign, and it's about putting banking back in the hands of Filipinos with Maya, the #1 digital bank in the Philippines. In a short time, Maya has challenged what money can be, how quickly it can grow, and how personal it can get when you just let the customer call the shots. That's why you may have seen it in your invite. It's my money, my bank, my way. And we're partnering with another great Filipino artist to bring this campaign to life. She commands the same defiance that Maya has to take her career into bold new places, and the same optimism that's reshaping what it means to be a young Filipino actress. With that, I'd like to invite everyone to watch this short film.